It's a funny thing to share a stage, to share an identity, share the womb, to share these records. Like Sara was saying, you go out on the road after you put a record and you've got to have a whole story ready, for people. But sometimes the songs, they transform over time. They become different stories. And even as the singer in the band, sometimes I am rewriting the story, because just like we all connect to music and write a story in our head about what it's about or about why it moved us or why we felt it. It changes for me over time. Like I don't think about the same thing every single time I play a song. And, over the years, people, will come up to Sara and I and we joke about it that you're like, a lot of people are like a Tegan fan or a Sara fan. Like, they like both of us and are happy we both exist. Like, I don't think like, I wish the other one was dead, And people come up and like, no, I love both of you. Like, Not Tonight is incredible. And I'm like, thank you, that's Sara's song. And then they'll be like, not just, Monday back in your head. I do it in my head now because I don't want to embarrass people. It's not their fault. You're one or the other, And it's not a problem because the money is split 50-50. Even I sometimes feel like a Sara. Because I get to hear her songs before anybody. And there are just songs that I like. I like everything she writes. I think everything Sara writes is really interesting, but there's some songs I'm really attached to. And this next song, I remember hearing it live because she played it on the road and played it, in sound check before we even recorded it, and I just loved it. And the other night in Brampton, someone must have been there. Brampton was the last time she played? Yeah. Sara did an entire, lyric genius, subtitle to every line of this next song, even though I covered the song of Sara's annotation. Thank you. Guys, it's hard up here. Thematically, with the show, we had this concept of showing you sort of the guts, the insides of the stuff you usually hide off the side of the stage, the stuff you usually don't see. And because there's no crazy crowd and drum, we can undo everything. We can just show you the real, behind the scenes. And one of the behind the scenes is that it's hard to play and sing and remember things all at the same time while also keeping your focus all at the same time, so even though we have a teleprompter, it's I barely look at it, and so, in hell, it's I start to forget lyrics and my brain, an alarm goes off. And it says, save yourself, let's look at the teleprompter. But then my ego that lives up there, it goes, do not look at the teleprompter. You don't need it. And then my brain goes, you do need it. You're 43, and there's so many words in this song. There's more words in this song than Walking the Ghost Back in Your Head and this next song you're about to play, Sara's all combined. Look at the teleprompter. But by then, that happens in a split second, that conversation. It's very fast. It's two people on meth screaming at each other. Anyway, but I really like the song of Sara, so, and I